But yeah, the guy tells you that his people are going to contact your people, and then they'll contact your agent. Basically, you guys have both. You've done the equivalent of you've gotten speaking lines in what will be a Hollywood blockbuster. You're nowhere close to the main part, but
That's all right.
this is the kind of thing that if you actually made your roles, it may get you recognized for better work, or it's the kind, if you fail to make your roles when it happens, then people will say it's obvious that somebody's nephew needed money or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah. You guys get bundled into your limousine and stuff like that. The paparazzi have mostly gone home. You guys each have a fucking box that's sealed up. You're not sure what's in it. Could be anything. Could be a bomb for all you know.
Open it in the limo.
All right. I'll tell you what's in there in a second. Where you wanted to do? He's wanting to go through his box and stuff while you're in the limo. What's Doc Fulton wanting to do while he's in the limo?
Just relax. Just nothing.
Okay, Doc Fulton, give me a counter surveillance at -30. Your chauffeur, not that talkative.
No, didn't get it.
He's tired. No, everything's fine. Yeah. Pete, you can give me a counter surveillance at -32, actually, if you want.
All right.
Oh, shit, the limo driver. She's going to try it because, she's not that fucking slick.
Nope.
Everything's super. You guys head back to your house, and to answer the question of what's in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You guys find the following things in there. KO Lion Ultimate Pore Care Gift Set for your pores and shit.
Okay. Skincare.
Correct. Choco Latina's Drunken Fig Cake Bites.
Ooh.
Dandy Patch Antiperspirant Solution. Signature Vodka.
Mm-hmm.
$1,000 Amazon gift certificate, good for a year.
Wow.
Oh yeah, A-listers throw out some shit. And an all expenses paid trip to India, including airfare there and back again, to Rishikesh, India, for 10 days of a mindfulness retreat at Rishikesh Yogis Yogshala. That's the name of the retreat there.
Excellent.
The all expense paid trip does have a definite date on it that you would need to be there at. Starts in like a month. You do not need to RSVP it. According to the information, as it's understood, the actors' schedules are often fickle. You have private rooms there already paid for. Yeah. It's one of those things to get in touch with the center of the universe and other hippie shit. So, appraisal rolls?
Worthless.
Got it.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes? This gift box...
Sorry, no. As in, yes, I do have appraisal.
Oh, good.
Yes, I make my appraisal roll by lots.
You're going to guess this gift box is worth about $7,000. Also, I would like to mention that all of the shit in this gift box has actually been in real life gift boxes, and more shit was in there. Yeah.
So this gift box was worth more than we paid for our costumes, Doc.
Interesting.
So you guys head back and get a good night's sleep, and possibly a shower. Mr. I've been covered in blood a lot.
Yes. I will definitely get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Guess I'm not going to get my deposit back on this costume.
Oh, there was. You guys went to a nice shop. There are no deposits and bringing shit back. No,
So
this
this
is
is
your
a
shit.
purchase costume as opposed to a rental.
Correct. Yeah, you didn't go in there. You went in one of the best costumes of the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
not a. This is a
So I
fucking
suppose the
form-fitted
parts of
costume.
the costume are salvageable, but
Oh yeah. Well, Chris's costume is definitely salvageable. He could wear that at a whole different vampire party. Your costume could be salvageable for, as they say, dusters or something like that. Yeah. Little rags to give to your staff to go and clean things with once they get your blood out of it.
the prosthetics and the face
Mm,
get it
yeah,
gear,
yeah.
etc. is still quite usable.
Well, in parts, yes. I mean, you just went through a Cuisinart
Yes, yes.
more than once. How many hero points did you end up going through on that fight, Pete?
I'm down to 4.
Wow, I thought you were fucking toast.
I was starting to think so as well. The way I was rolling so badly.
Yeah, the dice were fucking against you, and that guy had a lot more skill than you did. So
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't go for sword. That's for sure, because my sword is at base.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's ugly.
I thought I'd try Death of 1,000 Cuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, villain getting a total heal did not fucking do you any favors.
No, that was sort of, oh my, yeah. Not that it was a short fight to begin with, but yes.
I think that was probably one of the longest fights that I've seen in this game on a one-on-one thing ever.
Yeah. And I had crap cards as well, so nothing really useful for combat. Which I did have before. Usual thing. I did have some good cards for combat, and then we lost them all.
This is quite normal for you.
Exactly.
Luck is not on your fucking side here.
No. That makes it interesting.
Yep. Oh, you guys completely short-circuited one of the plots because the fucking Doc is a light-fingered bastard. You're like, yoink.
Mm-hmm. Keep getting mozzies flying around.
I fucking hate mosquitoes. Holy shit. Ever since I got dengue, zero tolerance for mosquitoes. I'd rather suck up one of those big spray bottles of unknown chemicals that kill mosquitoes than get bit again.
Oh, look, it's gotten down to 28.9 degrees.
Jesus
at
Christ.
4:40 in the morning.
Jesus Christ. The sun's not even up and it's as hot as it is in Asia.
Yep.
What's wrong with your country, dude? Get better weather.
Just a very nasty hot night, unfortunately.
Don't you use air conditioning there?
Yeah, it's been on pretty much the entire time.
Huh. Good. I'm glad you have air conditioning in your country. I am. Holy shit.
Well, in my old place, I didn't have I had a portable air conditioner. I didn't have this is installed evaporative cooling. That just means that when it gets humid, it doesn't work for crap.
So it's not like central air or it's a window unit or something?
No. It's but you've got two types of air conditioning that most people have. You've got evaporative cooling, or which works in regards to like adding moisture to the air and stuff, which is why if it's humid, it doesn't work. And you've got the one which is an actual the coolant like you get in most hotels and stuff, in your car and whatnot.
You need one of those.
Yeah, they're more expensive though, unfortunately. So we went with this because Who knows? One day we might upgrade, but maybe when we win Tats Lotto.
Hmm. Hmm. What kills me is how quick material gets burned through on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like going through plots and shit. It's like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
especially when you got clever players. If you have dim players, you can fucking stretch out one plot in depth. Like the party
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just stretch that shit as they sit there with their brows furrowed in confusion and shit. So much easier. Yeah. Chris may end up on some no-brainers, but or you guys may end up pursuing party leads because there was a lot of shit going on there.
Yeah. Matt on a Bucks party at the moment, is he?
Pardon?
Matt on a Bucks party at the
Correct.
moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
saw
used
a
to hearing
post
it
on-
called a Bucks party though, because when you said Bucks, I was thinking you said something else.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was thinking, he's adventurous, but I don't know if he's that adventurous.
Why? What are you used to hearing it called?
It's either a stag do
Oh, yes,
or
stag. Yeah.
stag party. I mean, or drunken rampage.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyway, it's morning. You guys wake up. You're so grateful for your regenerative powers here rather than the uh, days or week of painful recuperation. You are both, especially McKay, super hungry. Apparently, you're wanting some calories from all that regeneration.
Yes.
But breakfast is served and such. Jim is setting the table and such for you guys.
Yes, I'll ask for some eggs, please.
He opens a tureen for you, and yeah, you guys get very nice breakfast and stuff. Yeah, he seems to like McKay. Okay. Tosses some bacon at Chris.
Jim, how hard would it be to organise to get a barrier along the driveway?
A barrier, sir? You mean something to keep the flames and heat away from the house? I was thinking about putting in a
something to stop
sprinkler
the
system.
cars from falling over the edge.
Oh, we used to have one, sir. Unfortunately, the previous tenants complained because the driver's side is on the same side as the barrier would be, and they would tend to scrape along it and be unable to open their doors. Yes.
Poorly designed driveway, then. I take it.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, our property line is right there, so we're not really able to extend it. Plus, the studio has had very little interest in increasing the property.
Fair enough.
You still have one functioning car, sir.
Yes.
The studio has been notified about the other two. They did not sound happy.
Well, they either do something about stopping it from happening or they keep replacing the cars. It's their choice.
Yes, sir. He waits patiently. Butlers do this a lot, you're thinking.
Yes. Doc, I was thinking about last night with the guy that came through the gate. With
Jim
the drink
raises
situation.
his eyebrows in the background. Will there be anything else, sir?
No, thank you.
Very good, sir. Anything from you, Doctor?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Then if you are not needing me,
Go ahead.
very good, sir. He buggers off. He's starting to hear things that may make him uncomfortable, so he goes away. He's good at going away.
Mm-hmm. No, I was partly curious to see his reaction if he stayed and listened. Anyway, yeah, so I was wondering whether or not, so you're a ghostly presence, maybe of magical ability, you come through a gate from another place. Perhaps you need energy, so the best people to get energy from in this place are the actors with the whole quickening Highlander crap. So you have your henchmen do give out something that maybe it's magical in nature, I don't know, that a way of tracking down where all these individuals are so you can then go drain them, basically.
At this point, you begin to hear Doc Fulton's phone going off.
Answer my phone.
It appears to be Elliot Goldstein, your agent. He says, I have some very exciting news for you. You've been invited to appear in a new movie coming up. I think you should go celebrate.
Elliot.
Click.
Elliot's not doing very good.
What's
I
wrong
think
with
we
him
should take him
now?
out to lunch.
All right, what's wrong with him now? You think he's still upset about last night?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that I took out, was that the same guy that annoyed Elliot and caused Elliot to leave, or was it a different guy? I can't remember now.
Give me a memory roll. I killed so many people last night, I can't recall. I just took so long.
I just couldn't recall if it was the same. 92, no, not a critical fail.
I may have killed him and some others. It just shows all these people. It shows you running down the line, decapitating them all with your
So anyway, Doc, the guy that I took out last night, was that the same guy that upset Elliot, or was it somebody different?
No, Keith Toombs is the guy that upset Elliot. You took out Bradley.
That's right, yeah.
I call for the car.
There is no answer.
Interesting.
Our driver not responding.
No, it is still early in the morning, like 10.
Maybe she went and visited her girlfriend after dropping us off in his... She does seem to like going out partying at times. Question, because I can't remember. What is the name of our driver?
Give me a memory roll, or you can call her Sally.
No, I'd rather remember what she's really called. Yes, by over half.
Oh my God, you do remember. You really do care. Her name is Delma Minger.
That's right, Delma.
A neat, trim woman with short brown hair and brown eyes. Average height, average weight.
Brown skin, looks fit.
Yes.
Delma,
sorry, what's the name?
Minger, M-I-N-G-E-R.
Delma Minger.
Yeah. She's a bit on the thin side, but in America, this is fucking rare. And she works for the same company as you guys, Bobcat Film and Media Productions.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray.
Well, I'm going to go hit some balls for like an hour or so, and then you want to... I throw my club.
You're screaming of rage.
Have you taken up lawn bowls as well? Not lawn bowls. Have you taken up croquet as well? Have you?
Golf.
Golf.
He's on a flat part of the roof where a small golf range has been set up that faces the field that the property is. Unfortunately, He has been missing the hill and hitting balls into the pool or at the Mexican gardeners who are seeking cover.
Of course they are. I will go
Well-
and have a chat. Oh, if Jim's doesn't appear to be too busy, I'm going to go and have a chat with him.
Jim, you find him in one of the other rooms. He's arranging some flowers and such. He stops and looks at you. Yes, sir.
Do you know anyone who has some skill in swordplay?
Your trainer, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Would you like me to set an appointment up?
Yes, please. I didn't know I had a trainer. I don't recall having their phone number in my phone.
Glenn Thalman, sir.
Okay.
Very good, sir. I will attempt to set an appointment.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. He goes off to make a call.
Okay. I shall go on. So, Doc, were we going to take Elliot out for lunch?
Well, I'm gonna call I'll call our driver again.
Give me a luck
As in,
roll.
we
this
want
time.
to actually talk to Elliot first and say if he wanted to come out for lunch,
Yeah.
besides just turning up and dragging him out.
Well, he was crying last time. Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Great. She answers this time. She sounds like she was rode hard and put away wet. No, that's horses. She sounds super sleepy. She's like,
You have a late night again?
oh, sir. Yes. Do you need a pickup?
In a couple hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He nails down an exact time with you.
Okay. I give Elliot a call.
There's no answer, mysteriously. He's probably already dead.
Excellent. He'll just assign this the next scene, and then we'll be fine.
Oh.
Or Berg.
Chose Mel Gibson. Yeah.
I can't get a hold of Elliot, but I know the driver knows where he lives, so
Beautiful.
if we can't get a hold of him, we'll go get him.
Does he have a office he goes to, or does he work from home? Or
I'm sure he's home today. He seemed pretty upset.
Yep.
I'm going to do research on Keith Toombs and find out what him and Elliot's background is.
Wow.
Would you like a helpful librarian in case?
Ooh.
Okay, well, let's see if I
We'll
can
see how
make
you go
my
first.
I don't make it, actually.
Or I can try, and then I've got 2 helpful librarians to blow.
Yeah, why don't you try it?
Yep.
Lower is better.
Yes. Right. By half.
Okay, a bit on Keith Toombs. First off, this guy is, it's debatable whether he's, oh, I have a picture too. Hold on a second. It's debatable, depending on who you talk to, whether he's an A-lister or not, okay? He's not Brad Pitt or George Clooney. He is not. But sometimes he's an A-lister. Sometimes he's not an A-lister. And here's his picture. He plays a lot of villains in the movies, and it is speculated that, you play what you are, or, something like that. And tall, dark, and somewhat evil-looking. He plays the dark, menacing, brooding people, and he does it well. He's definitely a really good actor and stuff. He's the kind of actor that you guys wish you were, although he may be a dick. His residence is San Angeles, Hollywood, and Rome. Now, since you made it under half, you were looking specifically for what's his connection with Elliot Goldstein. Years ago, back when this guy was more definitely a B-lister, apparently it's not clear. Either Elliot displeased him or somebody from Bobcat got a part that this guy was going for or something like that. And so, despite Elliot having a team of C-listers, this guy pretty much just executed all of them one at a time in strict accordance with the rules of the game and stuff. So it's considered a dick thing to do, and you don't get anything from it if you're a B-lister going after C-listers, but this guy fucking did it. Apparently he was sending a fucking strong message. This is the kind of guy that, should be taken down, but he's apparently a total badass. So I recommend that you not be the one to do it, Pete. I can take it with my dagger. I have a dagger.
No.
I use a letter opener for this guy. Fuck it. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Take it. 1 point.
Not with the hero points I've got now. No.
I don't really recommend it. No. Anyway, so that's the deal. Yeah, it would really probably cheer Elliot up if this guy was to die horribly and shit. Anyway, what happened to us after this guy allegedly killed Elliot's entire team of actors and stuff, because that was Elliot's first break, right? Elliot went into a mental hospital for a while. He they don't call it a mental hospital, they call it a rest and relaxing, because Bobcat does take care of its own.
So we had a breakdown basically.
Oh yeah. And apparently he's having a new one now. So you're not sure if lunch is going to fucking help it. But at least you'll get fed while you watch this poor bastard fall apart. So there you go.
Okay. And Keith Toombs, does he work for our studio or a different one?
Different one.
And not Crystal Mammoth either?
No.
Okay. I was going to say he wouldn't be able to work for our studio if he took out the C-listers.
Right.
Isn't that against the thing? You can't fight people in your own studio?
You can, but it's considered a dick move. And if they're doing a project, then you get in trouble. It's highly encouraged that you go find other people. I mean, if you had a one-on-one problem with somebody from your own studio and, you guys have been butting heads for a while, that's different.
Okay.
And he's an A-lister now? Keith Toombs?
Sometimes.
Arguably.
Probably one of those guys that sometimes like doing indie films, so he jumps which sometimes does blockbusters, sometimes does indies or something.
Good bad guy, but you're thinking part of the problem with Hollywood is if you're a dick and you get taken out, not a lot of people are going to shed a lot of tears. From your research, if this guy was to fucking die horribly, a lot of people would shed a lot of tears. His own studio might get butthurt, but you guys are C-listers. This guy's arguably an A-lister. If you were to go kill him, assuming you did it in accordance with everything, nobody could really fucking fault you for it. It's like, I mean, if he was a strict A-lister, one of the 20 A-listers or whatever, that's definitely an A-lister, then they might get really butthurt and maybe send some people after you or something. But this guy's fringe enough A-lister where you might get away with it.
Is he working on any projects right now?
Yep. I mean, like all actors, he's looking for his next job and stuff, but he hasn't quite nailed anything down, or if he has gotten something, it has not been announced.
Production has not started yet or whatever.
Correct.
By the way, Chris, I've got a plus 5% assistant, so let me know if there's a role you would like a +5 on.
Okay. Also,
Alrighty.
Logan, I'm going to do research on the pallid mask deaths.
Go for it. He snatches the laptop away from you, yelling, ha. And
Might be a critical.
God damn. Let's see.
Yep, crit.
Wow. Right. Sorry for the delay there. Let's see. Okay, with your crit, there's a small theater in Paris, France called Atelier du Nord. Do you speak French?
Yes, I do. Do you want me to
Roll.
roll my French?
Yes.
Got it.
Fuck you. North Star Theater. The audience there, it was in the news. It was a pretty big event for Paris, but since no Americans were involved, America didn't give a shit about it. Either the audience killed each other or committed suicide. This attack was believed to have been caused by terrorists using a heretofore unknown gas. The government is currently deporting various Muslims and such. The play itself was a work that was gotten from dug up from the old past and stuff, something called The King in Yellow.
Of course.
And yeah. So apparently the first act went through okay, but the second act, everything went to shit.
Gee, I wonder why.
Mm.
Hester, etc., etc.
McKay sounds really way too fucking cheerful about a couple hundred people offing themselves or killing each other and terrorists being blamed for it. He's like, ha ha.
Tell me, sir, have you seen the yellow sign?
Take a card there, McKay. Also, since you got a crit, the playwright himself, the guy who's remaking it for modern times, blah, 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 he survived. And in a very obscure interview, he had vowed that, my work will not be suppressed by terrorists. I'm taking this mainstream. I'm taking this to Hollywood, which is oddly where you guys live. So there you go. Maybe you'll get new work. Oh, I want to be in that. So
yes,
there you go.
putting on that mask was not a good idea. Anyway.
It cuts to Fulton messing with the mask, going, yeah.
I am the yellowest. It's kind of odd that Lopan, who's yellow. And
this play happened like about a week or so after that little incident.
Huh.
Odd.
And Lopan's eyes were yellow, correct?
As yours are purple. Well, indigo, technically.
Interesting.
Interesting.
This must mean something.
Card. Yes, for those watching, good luck on that fucking obscure movie reference. So, yeah.
Yes.
Both of you refill your hands for working on tracking some of the things from the party. Yes.
Yeah, let's get rid of
As
that
opposed to
one.
going, so we get gift baskets. Moving on. That was my only concern because there's a lot going on there.
Yes, lots and lots. Let's get rid of that one.
which I did want. I wanted to fucking come up with a party where there was like 5 or 8 different plots going on and shit like that, and the players went, "What do we do? I don't know. Kill people. Too much is happening."
Now let's get rid of party escape.
You getting rid of that?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
well,
that's fabulous. Is talent a write-in skill, Logan, or no?
It is. Why?
Oh, because I have a unusual skill hobbyist.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Could you read
nice.
what it does?
Permanent skill increase. Any write-in skill below 30% gains a permanent plus 10%. This does not include languages.
Well, fuck me. Enjoy your write-in skill of talent, as you have obviously had to write that shit in on the sheet.
As far as I know, there's no NPCs that I have negative favors with. It doesn't sound like we have favors in this game, so bye-bye card.
Not really. Yeah. Oh, was that play immediately, Pete?
Yeah, play immediately.
Did you get anything for not having negative favors with anybody? Did the
No.
card give you anything? No.
No, it's not one of the ones which says if you have no negative favors, then no.
Cool. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, Logan, you sexy beast. Sorry. Are you guys good on playtime? Like if I start something longer, like after you're done with this stuff, are you okay or no?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine. I ain't
Lovely.
got shit to do.
Lovely.
The only thing I've got to do is sleep.
Remember what they say, Pete. Sleep is for the weak.
And that's why I'm drinking this at the moment.
Of course you are. Well done, you. I thought tea would just power you through all this shit.
Yeah, tea helps, but yeah.
I recommend cocaine myself.
It's a hell of a drug.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Did the TV series True Detective exist in this world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Logan knows that they tried to put some mythos in that.
Well, it looked like it was going to be, but no. But it was about the King in Yellow.
Oh, well, keep in mind, you guys, I know Fulton knows tons about the King in Yellow, more than any sane person should, but I'm sure McKay knows at least a bit about it. But yeah, Fulton looks brimming with fucking knowledge of the King in. He gives the 1,000-yard stare to you whenever the King in Yellow is mentioned. You can hear the fucking helicopters in the background and almost see the rice paddies and shit. Oh yeah, that kind of stare.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie.
And he really wants that fucking part.
All right, so what sort of lunch are we going to take Elliot to? How's Pressy? Something casual or something a bit more upmarket?
Well, I think we're just gonna go talk to him, and then after we talk to him for a bit, we're gonna see where it goes from there.
Okay.
Because maybe he knows where Keith hangs out at.
Didn't you make a critical research roll on Keith?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
You've got his fucking address right there.
Oh.
I mean, it's not released to the public, but somehow, Mr. I rolled a crit, fucking backtracked it and shit. Yeah, you also know his credit score, which is superb.
I'm sure there's some more stalker-like fans out there that worked out where he lived and on some deep forum.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So, if you don't mind, I would love the honor of taking out Mr. Toombs, putting him right where he belongs, in a tomb.
Whoa! Part for fucking fancy wordplay for Pete. For Chris. Yeah, Pete, I don't know. I think you got in there fighting too. Sorry, I couldn't keep a straight face. Oh, Jesus.
So I think we should go pay him a visit.
So we're going to pay him a visit first, are we?
Yes, we are.
Lovely.
Da-da-da-da.
We go over to Keith Toom's house.
Right. Hold on, Matt. Your chauffeur attempts a willpower roll. She's not there yet.
Okay.
It is the time when Pete had arranged her to be there, too.
And Doc had arranged it.
Oh, sorry. It is the time you had arranged it. Bitch is now late.
I will try to drive.
Right.
Yay!
Well done.
This is quite a shock. Although you're thinking that that fucking driveway may build up everybody's skill. So kind of good, kind of bad.
Did Alex end up getting a horse-drawn carriage?
No, not yet.
Good.
Would you? Oh, I was gonna say, would you like to? The problem is, once you guys finally hit B-lister status, like, and it's more than just you're needing the skill of talent at 60. You need to be able to fucking actually act to move up. But yeah, no problem. You guys head over to Keith Toom's home. He lives in a fucking nice place. The gate guard is like, may I help you?
Yes, I would like to see Mr. Toombs.
May I say what it's regarding, sir?
Yes, say that it's a mutual friend of Elliot's wants to speak with him.
Elliot, can I give a last name? He's noting it down. He seems
Goldstein.
very respectful. Goldstein?
Yes.
He writes it down. He says, if you'll just please wait in your car. You're at the gate, on the outside of the gate. They have not opened the gate, and the gate has a big KT on it, just in case you weren't sure if you were at the right house, which is handy.
He's very discreet about his location, isn't he? No wonder you had trouble finding where he lived.
And after let's see, since Doc Fulton is the murderous psychopath in charge here of the killing shit, could I please get a luck roll from Doc Fulton to see if he's even home?
Yeah, I got it. It's not fabulous, but I got it.
Ah, shit, that's good enough. It shows him in there sharpening his sword, going, I am so bored. Oh, really? And the gate opens on up. You guys haven't done your sword trick thing for the day.
No, true.
You are in one of your golf cars, though. Awkward, you think. Wishing you had a weapon. No problem. And the gate is opening.
I have a weapon, Logan.
You do?
I sure do. Cane.
Ah, of course. Right, the gate opens. And the guard tells you where to park, and you go and park there, and servant comes out. It appears to be a butler, part of whose job is to greet guests, and he asks you to please follow him. Tomb's home is set up like it. As you go in, it's a lot of big white marble pillars and shit like that, and it appears that the most best thing in his life is him. He has pictures of him all over the fucking place. He has pictures of him from different bad guy parts that he's played, and him like usually these pictures are like when he is on top and like the bad guy's strapped into a chair or whatever, and he's beating him with a riding crop, something like that. Pretty much it's a shrine to his ego. And he comes and he greets you, and he's in a white robe and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, any friend of Elliot's is a friend of mine. Please come in. The butler
Thank you.
asks if you would like any drinks.
Sure.
What would you like to drink, sir?
Arnold Palmer.
Card, I know why you're taking that. And for you, sir?
Tea.
Very good. Take card for sticking with your usual. The butler does things. Your drinks come. The butler asks Mr. Toombs if there will be anything else. Mr. Toombs says, please make sure we're not disturbed. And you guys are feeling the weird roiling, quickening buzz thing, of course, from him. It's powerful in this one as well. And he motions you to chairs and he says, so, you know who I am. Who are you? Actually, he's going to try rolling your guys' talent to see if he's fucking heard of you. Holy shit! Because he's awesome, he knows who you are, or he's been researching new people to kill. You're just not sure.
Well, he saw us at the party last night, so he may have been wondering who we were.
Possible. He says, so how can I help Mr. Fulton and Mr. McKay?
It seems that you have upset a friend of mine. And so I'm here to correct this problem.
I see. And I'm guessing you're wanting to correct it in a very final fashion.
Yes.
You'll forgive me, you seem to have a second. If you're having a second, I should have a second to make sure that there are no issues.
Irregularities?
Irregularities, he smiles. He pulls out a cell phone and hits one of his speed dials. Brad, can you come over for a bit? It's an emergency. Yes, no. Give me listen rolls at -20 to hear the other end of the conversation.
Got it.
Is it a sword fight? Yes. Will there be will there be any problems? No. Do you want me to take them out before? No. So you're from what you've heard. Oh, give me an acting roll to keep a straight face, Chris, as you heard shit. McKay doesn't even. You are the
I
worst.
give him a dirty
actor.
look.
Okay. No, he doesn't. He's like, he's like Teflon. Right. You're thinking that if they end up cheating, then you've always got McKay and his mighty switchblade to fall back.
That's right.
Yep.
Sorry. Anyway.
He will go dritz on them, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That's some good shit. What a fucking zone for Pete. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As an aside, Chris, I've got 2 assistant +5 cards and a skill +5 card. So
I will trade you this for one of your +5s, please.
For the skill +5, assumably, since the assistant cards I play on you when you would like them.
Thank you.
While you're waiting for this Brad guy
Nelly,
to
tell me
show
when
up,
you'd like that one played.
while you're waiting for Brad to show up, and while Keith Toombs is allowing you to bask in his glory, he goes and he stands dramatically looking out the window and he says, it's foolish for you to do this. I understand why you would want to do it, but you realize it will only end in your inevitable destruction.
If you think so. However, honor demands this action be taken.
I understand, and if you fight honorably with me, I will make sure that you get a decent funeral.
Excellent.
That is very kind of you.
Yes, it is, he says. He holds up one foot, the butler scurries in, puts a small case under his foot.
Waiting for the butler to scurry in and go on his hands and knees.
That would have been better.
So we can
Take a card, Pete. Take a card. Holy shit.
He strikes
right.
me as that sort of guy.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Oh, shit. I know.
Did you get a play immediately that strips you guys of all your cards and hope?
No.
Shit.
One of the PC's magic items disappears. I don't have any magic items.
Oh. Shit. The book.
Is that a magic item?
Kind of.
The only exempt ones are the ones. Isn't that affected by the book card though? Because you've got a separate card specifically
Oh,
for
good
books.
point. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah,
The only
nobody.
exempt ones are the ones the PCs have invested permanent essence into. Magic
Yep.
item to disappear goes in this order. PC who drew this card, or PCs, PC stash. Consult the gate GM if there is confusion.
I don't think any of the PCs have any magic items right now because they lost all their rings and shit.
Okay.
The only thing that we have is the skull scepter in my room.
Ah, yeah, that goes somewhere. I know where that goes. Good point. Ding. Thank you, Chris. Right. It does things. It's not in your room anymore. You're guessing Jeeves took it. Motherfucker. There will have to be an ass beating later. Anyway, this Brad dude comes over and he looks like he's a badass, but give me spots at -20. He's good, but he's not great.
Nah.
No?
-20. Spot. No.
Cool. Everything's fine. All right. And you guys head on over into the backyard and stuff. The curtains are drawn on the house so that staff isn't going to have any problems. You guys go into like a wooded area. A lot of these actors like to have like covering trees and stuff so they can have a little kill zone in their backyard. And Pete's on one side, Brad's on the other, you two are in the middle. There's also various rocks that you can go up and down, like some stairs and stuff, in case you'd like to fight on stairs. There's also a rope swing for reasons.
Okay.
Someone put on dramatic music. Does the butler put on dramatic music for the sword fight?
Sure. Take a card, Pete.
As I said, this guy just strikes me as that sort of person. He had the music going and everything.
That's brilliant. Yep. This is taken care of, and the butler then retreats as he is not part of it.
I have another skill +5 card, Chris, if you want it, depending on what your deck's like. All right, beautiful.
All right, and it's a dramatic combat. Dun, 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 dun. He says, "I'm so sorry you have to die. You seem like an honorable fellow." He pulls out his sword and looks expectantly at you. Heroes are first. Philosophizing on the nature of life is approved if you'd like to do that instead of pull out a sword.
I will fast draw my sword. Boop, out. And I attack.
He looks rather surprised.
And I hit.
He goes,
Life is like a bowl of petunias.
4 points. Do you want me to keep track?
That'd be lovely. Pete, take your card, you weirdo. And don't forget, each of you have one card that is pooled.
Yep. One.
Right.
How many helpful librarian cards are there?
I'm not sure. Next round. Villains are first and heal all stun. And any action you have to roll for, if you succeed, is approved. Chris, are you doing any kind of defense this round?
I will use my negative defense.
Very well.
Attack at full.
He goes for it. Aha! He says, slicing your head right. Oh, hey, yeah, he definitely hit.
Let me know when you want me to play the assistant cards, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You take a scratch for 2 points of damage, Chris.
Okay, I'll take it.
He says,
hit him.
It appears that I have second blood.
I'll spin a pause.
Yes. He looks panicky.
Why don't you go ahead and play it?
Yep. Plus D6 damage.
Oh. So he's at 11 now?
He looks really fucking surprised and very beat up. He's still going strong, but he's looking like, what the fuck is going on? He's got a sword cane? You can't even chop off somebody's head with that, he's thinking. He's like,